Many people believe Michael Jordan to be the greatest basketball player of all time. On the court, he was a relentless attacking assassin who wouldn't back down from a shot. The same can be said about him when he's not on the court. Jordan isn't scared to express himself or get in people's faces because of his hyper-competitive personality. He is likewise not afraid to choose the unpopular road if it leads to success. Unsurprisingly, there are a plethora of amusing examples from teammates and opponents detailing exactly how cruel Jordan allegedly was. These are top 5 performers in the group. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay notified for future uploads. At number 5, taking a shot at Rodney McRae. Rodney McRae, 31 at the time, joined the Chicago Bulls for the 1992-93 season. He was a capable forward who averaged 16.6 points and 8.2 rebounds the previous 3 years. He was willing to come off the bench to assist the Bulls in their quest for a championship. He had no clue what was going to happen next. When questioned by Sports Illustrated, Michael Jordan's former teammate said, "He's the most ferociously competitive athlete I've ever seen. That's what made him, in my opinion, the greatest player of all time. He pretty much wrecked Rodney McRae for us." According to the source, when the two players are on opposing sides in scrimmages, Jordan is in Rodney's face, screaming, "You're a loser. You've always been a loser." Rodney can scarcely put on a sweater these days. McRae won the championship that year, although he only played 15.9 minutes per game. It was also his last season as a player. At number 4, taking on the Chief. Robert Parrish was a proven leader of the Big Three in the Boston Celtics dynasty of the 1980s, along with Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. At the time, the 7-footer known as the Chief had won several championships and commanded the respect of everyone around him. Everyone except Michael Jordan, that is. Parrish was a member of the Chicago Bulls during Jordan's second three-peat season in 1996-97. Instead of greeting him with wide arms, Jordan took a different approach. Parrish was delighted to discover Jordan jawing at him only inches away from his face during one of the first sessions with the Bulls. "I'm not taken with you as these other guys," I told him. "I have some rings as well," Parrish remembered. "I'm going to kick your ass," he said at that moment. "No, you really aren't," I responded as I took a step closer. He didn't disturb me after that. By that point, Jordan was an established leader whose style was intimidation and pressure. At number 3, exposing Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown has gone down in history as one of the worst NBA draft failures of all time. He's an example of a young gifted prodigy who failed to live up to the promise. His plight as a Washington Wizard, on the other hand, was not helped by the general manager who picked him. Jordan, as a leader, proved to be more of a tormentor than a mentor. Many Washington players were subjected to Jordan rants, but he singled out second-year forward Kwame Brown as the whipping boy, according to a source. Jordan often brought Brown to tears in front of the squad. According to the Washington Post, Jordan used expletives towards Kwame Brown, including homophobic comments. Jordan not only harmed teammates, but he also insulted his own players as GM. At number 2, getting rid of Muggsy Bogues. Jordan didn't hesitate to make his imprint in the Bulls' first-round matchup against the Charlotte Hornets in 1995, after Jordan's widely anticipated return to the NBA. Jordan was defending Muggsy Bogues at the time. Muggsy had the ball with the Hornets behind 1 point during the game's most important possession. Jordan stepped back and said, "Shoot the ball, you effing midget." Muggsy shot it, but he didn't even get close. Muggsy informed an assistant coach a year later that he felt that this one play wrecked his career. His shot never came back. The next year, Bogues' career began to suffer. It's debatable if Jordan was the major cause of this. At number 1, card cheating on an old lady. The most flagrant example of Michael Jordan being Michael Jordan didn't even take place on a basketball court. Instead, it happened at North Carolina teammate Buzz Peterson's house. The tale goes as follows. Michael Jordan is invited over by Peterson to play a casual game of cards with Peterson's mother. There's no money at stake, just a simple friendly game. When the elderly lady gets up to use the restroom, Peterson notices Jordan attempting to cheat not to gain money, but rather to win at any cost. Does this move surprise you? Yeah, not so much either. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Athletic Dive, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video. See you all next time.